Hello my YouTube beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing out some brand new products from the brand Revolution X, I think but it's like Revolution XX and it says XX by Revolution Beauty London. I'm just getting really confused about the whole makeup revolution brands at Ulta. I don't understand. I have 3 products here to test out. I have 2 primers and a setting spray. Those were one of the ones that I was really intrigued by when I was looking on the Ulta because they have so many different options from this brand to choose from. And I figured why not get some really solid foundational kind of staples in makeup. So they came out with, gosh, so many primers. There are tons of primers from this brand. So I picked up more mattifying ones, and then I also have a mattifying fixing spray. So we're gonna be testing out, seeing which products I think are worth it, because this definitely is more of a higher end brand at Ulta. It's not like high end necessarily, but it's 20 bucks for a primer and it's like 15 or 20 bucks for the setting spray, and it just adds up. So I wanted to sit down and test them out for you guys. Before we hop in, be sure to subscribe because I do upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you're enjoying the videos while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. The first product I have is the Second Skin Primer Complexion Perfector. This gave me very similar vibes to the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Looks very similar. It says it's a silky smooth canvas for a filter finish, minimizes skin imperfections, blurs pores. It makes me think very much of that. If you want me to do a side-by-side comparison with this and the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, let me know that down below. And this product retails for $20. You get 0.88 ounces of product, so not a full ounce in this guy. The second primer I got is the Quick Fix Mattifying Primer. You get 1.01 ounces of product and it retails for $15. Then we have the Quick Fix Mattifying Fixing Mist. You get 3.38 ounces of product in here, and this one retails for $15 as well. A lot of these look like they're online only. Maybe the brand is all online only, so you can't just like walk into the store and pick up some of these products. You just kind of gotta go based on what things are looking like online. This brand has a ton of stuff. They have a brow gel, a brow pencil, they have eyeshadow palettes, face palettes, eyeliners. They just really have a lot going on. They also have some more hydrating primers, the Hydra Quench Balm and the H2 Glow Balm Primer. They also have a hydrating primer. They have a loose setting powder that got really bad reviews apparently. They have a moisturizing primer, a hydrating fixing spray, and a brightening primer. They just have so many things. I really like the packaging of these products. They're very cool. This fixing spray is very metallic, like it just looks, I don't know, what's that term, hollow, you know? And this one just looks really pretty. It looks kind of high end and it's got like roses all over it. So let's go ahead and hop in. I'm going to be showing you guys how they apply. I am going to be taking my number 7 custom foundation drops just to not alter the primers that I'm using underneath. So let's first go in with the Second Skin Primer. It says it can be worn under makeup or alone. It's a silky smooth canvas for a filter finish, minimizes skin imperfections and blurs pores. It has rose extract in it as well. Also, if you guys have tried anything from this brand, let me know what you tried because I have heard nothing on this brand in particular. It's just really, I feel like the name is really confusing because there's already a makeup revolution in Ulta. With so many revolutions, it is hard to keep up with what's what. All right, so this does come with a scoop, a little scoopy guy. And here's what the primer looks like. It's got this really pretty frosted glass packaging and then the rose on the top. Again, very similar to the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. Doesn't really smell too bad of roses. This is what it looks like in the container. Let's see how it feels. Oh, this feels like the Tatcha primer. This does not feel like the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. Now that I'm like touching it, it's very oily feeling. So let's put some on this side of my face and then we'll see if we can tell a difference. I do not like this packaging already. The fact that this hole is like a lot smaller makes it kind of hard to get the product out. I wish that it was just like, you know, it didn't make a smaller hole to get the product out because you're kind of having to like move your finger in and you can't, I don't know, it feels hard to get the product out of the packaging. All right, so this is the side that I just applied and this is without the primer. It definitely looks smoother, you know, it looks not as oily as this side. I think I'm going to do half my face with this and then take the other primer and do this side of my face, just so I'm able to test out both of them and be able to tell you which one's good. Feels very nice on the skin. It does look high end and it is heavy, it's weighted. So I do like that. I feel like I already can tell my pores look a little bit more filled in. Now that doesn't necessarily say it's going to mattify, but this one does. It says that it is a perfect instant retouch. It reduces shine, smooth skin while holding makeup in place. This has witch hazel and pink clay in it. Oh, I guess I could have used a Scoopy. That would have probably been better. That's why they put it in there. Okay, so maybe the packaging is not horrible if you have the little scoopy guy and you use this, because, you know, it's smaller than your finger and you're not dipping your finger in it. So maybe next time I'll use that instead. Here's what the Quick Fix matte primer looks like. It does look like it is a pump. I feel like this packaging is a little bit holographic looking. Maybe that's their thing. So this is tinted, which is interesting. Smells like it has a little bit of a fragrance to it. Yeah, definitely fragrance, but it doesn't smell bad. It smells good. Let's go ahead and give it a second to dry down and then we will compare the two sides. This side with the second skin primer and then this side with the mattifying primer. They both feel kind of similar now. The mattifying primer has kind of set down to more of a silky finish. This side definitely feels a little bit more silky, but they feel similar. So let's go ahead and apply the foundation drops. Now these foundation drops do not alter the primer or anything. I tend to use this with Wear Test Wednesdays, just so I am not using and also like mattifying foundation on top. That could make the primer change my thoughts about it. I'm gonna go in with my trusty handy dandy, you know, what's this called? Makeup eraser sponge. Forget how much this covers. This is full coverage, guys. Okay, both sides look really nice. Both sides do look like my pores are filled in. Here's how it's looking. It does look a little bit shiny. I'm sure it'll change when I set it down. I hope I brought a concealer down here. I did. My skin looks really good. I'm curious how it's gonna set down. I'm going to go in with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I've been really loving this lately, and I always have to set my face just because I am oily. If your girl don't set, she gonna look sweaty. I tried to make that rhyme. All right, you guys, here's the side with the second skin primer. And this is the side with the mattifying primer. I think both sides look really nice set down. It looks like a little bit, this side looks a little more skin-like than this side. It just looks like there's not as much product on my skin with this primer, but this side looks really nice. Both look very blurred and, you know, filled in my pores. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it wears. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup. I'll be back to test out the setting spray. All right, guys, I'm back. I just finished up the rest of makeup. Right now it is 9:20-ish. I'm gonna call the check-in time maybe 9:15 just because that's like the middle point between when I put on the primers and when I'm going to apply this guy. So we're just gonna call the check-in time 9:15. I'm gonna check back in at the very end of the day and show you guys how everything held up, which side I like more, and if this did anything, you know? I mean, it's a setting spray, so we might not be able to tell, but I'm gonna try. This fixing mist says that it reduces shine, mattifies skin whilst holding makeup in place. This has witch hazel and tea tree in it. Both products I do really like. However, the second ingredient in this product is alcohol. So probably in all these products is alcohol. I'm not sure how good it is for your skin. You gotta make that choice for yourself. Actually, I'm really happy with how my skin looks with everything applied on top. I think it looks very soft, very skin-like, and I think it just looks really nice and smooth. Here's the fixing spray. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, this is weird. See that? You see this? This is kind of funky. Let's see how the spray sprays. Not bad. So let's go ahead and apply it to the skin. Does smell a little bit like skincare. I wish I had one of those sprayers, you know, the fans. Ugh. All right, so most of it's dry at this point. I will say that the sprayer is pretty nice. For this to be kind of a drugstore, Ulta level setting spray, I'm actually really surprised with the sprayer. It's a lot better than the Milani one. It's not nearly as fine as like the Morphe or the Urban Decay, but it's almost the sprayer of the Urban Decay All Nighter. That being said, I do really like it. I actually think that the sprayer did a pretty decent job. It wasn't like in my face, and it wasn't super unpleasant to spray on. So I definitely think that it mattified my skin a bit, which is fine. I love a matte skin, you know. It is 9:20. I'm gonna go ahead and wear this throughout the day, be able to tell you guys my thoughts at the very end of the day. But so far I do really like it. I think it looks really nice. I'm hoping that these products don't break me out, because when I try so much new in a short amount of time, usually my skin freaks out. So hopefully that doesn't happen with this one. I actually do really like how it's looking on my skin. I like both primers and I like the setting spray so far. So we will check back in at the very end of the evening. All right guys, I'm back. It's the very end of the evening. It is 7 o'clock-ish. I've had these products on for a long time, all day long, and I want to show you guys how it held up on my skin. So here's the side with the second skin primer, and then here's the side with the mattifying primer. I definitely think when I'm comparing the two, the mattifying one kept me definitely more matte than the second skin one. I am not sure if the fixing spray had any kind of effect. I'm gonna have to try it out with other products as well. But I would say for wearing this for 10 hours, I don't think that I am very oily. I'm definitely a little bit around my nose and on my chin, but I'm overall really happy with how my skin held up. I'm definitely gonna continue to try these products with other foundations. I'm thinking at this point I might like the mattifying one a little bit more than the second skin. My pores look almost just as filled in as the second skin primer, so I think that the mattifying one does give a little bit of a blurred effect as well. So, but I don't think any of these products are bad. Hopefully, if I don't break out with them, that'll be awesome. If you want me to test out more things from this brand, let me know that as well, because my first impression is pretty good. I really like how it held up throughout the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.